Hello! I was going to start streaming with something else. But I said I just defaulted to hello. If I die, tell my wife hello. Hello everybody, how are we doing? It is indeed time for the sequel, KILLZONE. How are we doing? I think we are unmuted and should be ready to go. I've done a fair bit of audio testing, so hopefully we're all good. It's a better way of stylizing the title. Oh, we are so clever. We are game marketing people. Kills 1, 2. Ah. It is a game about killing one person. If you kill more than one, you lose. There's actually a trophy in the game where you have to beat the game killing only one enemy. That's not true. I just made that up. Right. Hello, Mr. Lasagna. Doing good. Hello, Oda. Hello, Raymond Carter. War. What is it good for? Absolutely boosting the military-industrial complex. Alrighty. I've been looking forward to this one, as I'm sure you guys know.
My people, sons and daughters of Helghan.
Suddenly paranoid that I don't have game audio.
This much
That'd be bad.
I vow. The history of these days will be written in blood.
Okay.
By crushing the armies of our enemies.
Intro time.
By seizing the weapons they thought to turn against
It's
us.
G-Man.
We were fighting for our very existence. But if there are those who would deny us peace, refuse us our rightful place in the universe, then...
Sorry, just kind of going to be quiet for the intro because I really fucking like this intro.
The generations yet unborn will cry out in anguish.
It's the bald man on the news.
Had this to say on Basari's latest outburst.
The dictator Basari
Bald
plays a
fuck.
martyr while threatening the peace.
Bald fuck. Speaking of bald fucks, it's Rico. He's shaved
I'm off the
and
field,
changed voice actor.
so I'm looking to you and Seb to get it done.
You know we're on.
And it's John KILLZONE with the hat. Oh no, he's MAGA.
Second wave of the invasion fleet is due to launch.
The one with the red hat.
Will arrive in orbit over the Helghan capital in approximately 2 weeks. By which time, Fleet Commander
So,
the first wave of the assault.
1 year later, pretty much, from the end of the first game.
I'm sure we all wish our brave men and women.
The Helghast were routed, they were kicked off of Vecta after their failed invasion. And now we're going back. Counterattack time.
The time for diplomacy has passed. The Helghast do not reason. They started this war when they invaded Vecta, and it's up to us to conclude.
Nah, the Dems would say the Helghast are the real MAGA. I mean, are they wrong? That ship design, though.
The enemy may shatter our bodies, but they cannot break our spirit.
And here we see the actual difference between the Helghast Navy and everyone else. The technological difference.
They advance on our homeworld, seized by force, but they cannot claim by right.
It was a total fluke that they managed to get as far as they did in the first game.
We will smite the invaders from our skies. Though they sweep over our lands like the sands of winter, never again will we bow before them. Never again endure
do not speak
their
over
oppression.
Our Otark.
Never again endure their tyranny. We will strike without
Oh my
warning,
god, I have to say
and without
something.
mercy.
I'll wait.
Fighting as one hand, one heart, one soul. We will shatter their dreams and haunt their nightmares, drenching our ancestors' graves with their blood. And as our last breath tears at their lungs, as we rise again from the ruins of our city.
it's the Helldiver people.
They will know Helghan belongs to the Helghast.
Right, yeah, so that was the best intro to a video game ever. Intro cutscene, anyway. Yeah, you will not be surprised to know that I can recite that entire speech off by heart. Yeah, I just got reminded of something there. I saw that intro scene get put on Twitter the other day, and in the comments somebody was like, "This scene's direction is really bad. You can't tell what's going on. It's far too chaotic. You've got no way of knowing where bullets are coming from during any of the action." The point. Oh no! This scene of the superpower invading the third world country is all chaotic and, you know, going horribly. Can't tell what's going on. It's almost like there's a fog of war in the kill zone. Dumbass. Right. Do it now, maybe later. Maybe for patrons. Yeah, a bit silly. Shout out to Brian Cox, Scotland's own. Brian Cox. I almost had the chance to meet him, but I was working. It's too ambiguous. Which one am I supposed to buy merch of? The ones with drip. Right, let's just get a going. We'll just be playing on standard difficulty, as I tend to on streams, because I don't need to put myself through extra pain. However, and I can prove it, I can show the trophy. I have beat the game on hardest. Never again. Just for that final boss fight. That was a bloody nightmare. Admittedly, this was like 10 years ago, but it still sticks in my memory. Musk is a little baby. Now he's suing Lego for not buying commercial space on X anymore. He didn't get Lego when he was little, so he's getting his revenge now. Jeez. There were certainly a few inspirations from the botched War on Terror during this production. Topical, but still diegetic within the Game Zone universe. Mad respect to the writers. I don't suppose you've seen the YouTube video that some YouTuber made on this whole series, where he actually talked about that. I think it was Red John Gaming or something like that. Blue Brit Gamer, something. He made a very similar point. Yeah. I haven't, but I'll look it up. Looks interesting. Cool. Yeah, I said it when we were streaming the first game as well. Ooh, look at that handsome man. Ooh. I heard that guy got cancelled. Oh, what for?
Look at that. Shame we can't get any closer and just blast them away from up here. They've got some crazy anti-aircraft system.
Report immediately to Base C for pre-launch.
Shit, that's us. Let's go.
Sorry. God, there's so much to say already. First of all, this game is fucking gorgeous. It's not a PS3, just to be clear. Still one of the best looking games on that whole console. Yeah, as I said during the Killzone 1 stream, this game, its whole development cycle and release was after the 2001, 2002, 2003, you know, the whole War on Terror shenanigans. So yeah, definitely a major inspiration here. Gotta say, and I make this point in the video as well, so there's gonna be a lot of me just repeating myself. I like how this game starts the way it does. I like how, compared to the other games, or the previous game, which began in like a trench, you're like in the middle of the battle, you're thrown right into things. Here, we begin on the ship. We're just watching out. We can actually see the burning city, the Helghast capital. There we go. We're just off the coast, parked off the coast of Pyrrhus, or Pyrrhus, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Capital of the Helghast. And right from the get-go, it's basically telling you, like, we are very well equipped. We are the superior military. We have the technology. And it's a great contrast to how things go to the later parts of the game. We'll just say that.
We have no idea.
Hello.
The plan is to take Vizzari alive and get him to fill us in on his plans.
I want a ticket to that show.
Sorry, we could just sit here and listen to them talk.
Sergeant Velasquez. His cooperation will be important to our long-term aims.
Spare me the fucking politics, man.
Spare me the fucking politics.
Bald fuck. Antagonism here. A great deal of future history will be decided by.
Yeah, I suppose I'll mention it again. The only thing we've missed is Killzone Liberation, of which the only plot point is this lady, Evelyn Batten, was a scientist working on the Vecta nuclear program. When the Helghast retreated from Vecta, they stole one nuclear bomb, Red Dust, and she is here to try and track it down so that we can get it back before they do anything silly, before they do anything wacky with it, you know? What happened to Rico's original voice actor? He fell down a well. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Don't worry about voice actor continuity in this series. There is none. The only continuity is Brian Cox as Scholar Vizzari. Thank God. But pretty much everyone else is expendable.
The second wave almost prepped.
Yeah, they're coming out of the briefing now.
Hope the new LZ works out better.
Oh boy, here we go. We gotta meet our new crew.
That includes you, Nako.
Nako.
Get something to save your life.
How are the men holding up?
Yeah.
So obviously, the one in the hat, Templar. We're playing as him in the first game.
Wish I was going.
I'm pretty sure he's a different voice actor, though I've never actually looked it up.
I'm counting on it. Good luck.
He's a colonel now. He got promoted. And he's now leading this this part of the invasion. Strained himself so much squeezing the requisite anger that his brain imploded. Fell down the back of his neck. What a lovely visual.
I'm not pulling your sorry ass out of the fire like back on Soren.
Please let me know if the game's too loud or too quiet or whatever. Like, I can only do so much testing today. It's kind of a pain.
Whoa, man! That got us.
You say it was hard despite playing the Mass Effect trilogy on Insanity. The only difficult Mass Effect game on Insanity is the second one, and only during certain points. But Jesus fucking Christ. You can play the Mass Effect trilogy in his sleep with one hand. Now, why would I be playing it one-handed? Why would I be playing... Tally. Jesus, the ISA dropships look so shit. Open-topped platform, thus providing no protect... I know! They're terrible! Will I bring up the dropship tier list? So there is a bit of a lore explanation on the dropships. So, Vecta, after the invasion, after Vecta got invaded, Earth did supply, you know, a bit of aid. They gave them some ships, they gave them, you know, rejuvenated their military and all that. But purely for defense. It was like, okay, we're going to give you what you need to defend your planet from any, you know, further Helghast aggression. We are not, however, going to give you the tools to go launch a counterattack. Vecta, however, were like, nah, fuck you, we're doing a counterattack. So they got the ships, they got the brand new cruisers here, but they weren't given, like, you know, orbital drop platforms or anything like that. So what these are were essentially a, like, industrial transport freighter kind of carriers. Retrofitted, obviously, for military. They've got some smoke launchers here. Maybe, I don't know, they've probably been beefed up a little bit here and there, but... yeah, they're no good. I forget, is Vecta under Earth control? Yes. Basically, all human colonies are subject to Earth, except for Helghan. Well, they died easy. I'm worried I maybe got the difficulty too low. I might have to pump up a little bit. So, here we enter the Saving Private Ryan portion of the game. Don't worry about it. Die. Yeah, there we go. Don't tell me what to do, Rico. Get popped. Jeesh. Yeah, I would love a remaster of this game. I saw somebody mention it. I never actually read the comment, but I mean, barely a remaster. I feel like it just needs a port, which would help with the slight frame rate issue that the game kind of has always had. There's just a smidge of slowdown here and there. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you can shoot helmets off. There'll be plenty of that. Pop your head out. Pop your head out. Pop your head out.
Re-educated.
Oh, bollocks! Blimey. Every one of those bullets just went around his head, didn't they? Okay, no more getting distracted. Because everyone's fucking dead now. Please bring up the ship tier list. I'd have to change my HDMI input. Maybe that every stream. Right, here come the smoke, can't see. New Helghan APCs. They've figured out how to use tracks in the engine now. Because in the first game they gave the Helghan hover vehicles just because they couldn't figure out wheels in engine. Thunder Punch. Hello. Watches man catch fire. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yes, yes. War is war and all that. There's my missile launcher. Did I drop it? Did the game make me drop it? Oh, actually. Oh, also, notice there's music. One of the biggest changes, one of the biggest but often overlooked changes between games is the addition of bloody combat music. So the first game was just weirdly silent. It's also an example of stylism over logical decision. The dropship scene was inspired by beach landings on D-Day, as with much of the Second World War inspirations in Killzones, they wanted a parallel aesthetic. Yeah, like the landing craft thing. They could have easily invented a dropship that was much more armored and efficient, but like, if the whole point of the game is to give across, you know, the war is hell theme, yeah, you want it to be hellish. Plus, I kind of think this way about the cruisers as well. A lot of the ISA equipment, vehicles and stuff, it's very unique in its own way. I know everyone always talks about the Helghan designs, how iconic they are, and kind of, you know, the riskless ISA, but they've helped distinguish themselves from, like, Halo. Which, weirdly enough, they would undo in Killzone Shadowfall. You know, you don't just want your ships to be the Pelican from Halo, you know? Right, we can literally only carry one weapon, that's fine. You know what, I'll carry this just for a bit, just to show you. Helldivers fans will recognise the new and improved STA-52.
We'll hold here until reinforcements arrive. Taking fire!
I love the screams of my enemies.
Nice shot!
To be honest, Garza deserves a quick smooch on the forehead. He does. I feel like if they ever do remaster this game, the only change I would have is whenever you help your buddies up a ledge like that, You give them a little smooch on the way up. Just a wee one. I don't know what this is. Come on, give me your elbow. Big iron. Big iron. Got a rifleman up there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Is he gonna fall? Is he gonna fall? No, he's gonna do a weird little flip. Get up. Ignore the glitch. I'll be honest, I am surprised how quickly I've gotten used to the kind of... I don't know what the right word to use is. Heaviness, the weight of the guns in this game, because it's always something that stood out to me. Which the later games would kind of undo. There is a real weight and kind of deliberateness to the aiming, which can take a little bit of getting used to. But thankfully, I seem alright. Make love, not war. Exactly, Killzone's art direction did feel more distinct from Halo. Still very sci-fi, but more industrial. Because like my point basically was that I feel like they could have easily accidentally done, kind of replicated Halo a bit too much. If they just made like your generic sci-fi dropship. You know. Everything that's derivative of the Cheyenne from Aliens. God, I'm such a fucking nerd. I know what the in-universe name is of that dropship. The Colonial Marines dropship from the movie. They chonk. The Helghast. They are a bit chonky. God, this weapon's inaccurate. I love it. I love it for its horrible accuracy. More Helghast engineering. And notice, even in the future, even in a future sci-fi setting, iron sights. Something they would retcon in the next game, and I would kind of always dislike. Because it's cheap and mass-produced. KILLZONE, that's what we need, yeah. Alright, while we're not being attacked, let me catch up on a few comments. Can you imagine the Chuds' reaction, adding gay wokeism to their game they never played? There's nothing gay about giving your comrade a wee kiss on the head. You ever seen Saving Private Ryan? Banger of a film. I watched it like a month ago or so. Sometime around Christmas time. Even if it was a repurposed freighter, you'd think they'd at least add armored canopy to provide some protection. I suppose another little explanation could be the fact that they were not expecting this much resistance. Again, leaning heavily into the sort of war on terror theming. And it's kind of mentioned in the trailer of the game. They were expecting to basically be greeted as liberators when they arrived. They were expecting maybe 2 weeks in, get Vasari, capture him, take him back to Vecta or Earth for trial, and then basically be done and dusted. You know, show up with overwhelming force, so that the Helghast will just surrender on sight. You know, the Helghast kind of spent their main army, the bulk of their fighting force was sent to Vecta, and they failed. You know, they've already lost their most advanced forces. Their highest-ranking generals died, Lenti and Metrak. So I suppose there wasn't the thought of maybe we should, like, prep more. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. That's just a thought I've had now. Maybe it's... You could think of it as another explanation anyway. You bald fuck!
You bald fuck!
I want to see a AAA game based on the Jetsons, like old 60s sci. Okay, sure. I don't know why I'm using this rifle, by the way. It's shit. It's like willfully terrible. But I like it. I'm just showing off the guns in this game because they all look gorgeous. I'm guessing audio's all been fine then. Saving Private Ryan is the perfect Christmas movie. Just sit the weans in front of the telly while you and the missus sip some chocolate brandy or whatever 40-year-old alcoholics drink on Christmas. Baileys! It's Baileys we drink. Anyway. Here we have the armored amphibious personnel carrier that was on the Killzone RTS I designed entirely in my head. I'm glad to see the Helghast economy is doing so well. Oh, this is going to be America soon, isn't it? We're going to tariff Vector. We're going to tariff Earth. We're going to tariff everyone. And we're going to be huge. Your eggs will be $50. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I voted for Skull Arvazari to get egg prices down. Pop. I haven't really demonstrated much of the cover system in this game, but it's pretty good. There's actually, like, leaning and sticking to walls and all that. Enemies can blind fire. It's fun to see.
Shit, we're getting wasted down here!
Oh, oops. We all good? You guys were fine. I don't know what you're complaining about. There was like one dude. It could also be argued for such a large-scale operation, they needed a fast and cheap craft to deploy troops. Yeah. Cheyenne-style dropships may be too expensive for them to be the counters. I mean, it's just a case of the Vecton ISA didn't have. They just didn't have, in large numbers, dropships. You know? They were a planetary defense force. They weren't really, made for, like, launching full-scale invasions on another world. And it would have just taken too long for them to develop something. Now, we do see by the time of Shadowfall, they do actually have much beefier dropships. But again, we don't know if they had them in any decent numbers. Sorry, there are... I think there's actually some collectibles in this game I have not found yet. Because I don't seem to have the trophy. But it doesn't matter. I'm not actually gonna worry about that too much. It's just that there is a little bit of exploration here and there. I think we're going down, aren't we? Somewhere. The environmental design is really good in this game. Like, it feels like a real city. I mean, it feels like a shithole, but it feels like a real shithole city. More so than the first game, anyway. Lol, LMAO even. Imagine under-preparing for an invasion of a planet that's had 2 centuries to be mad at you. Yeah, well, overconfidence. I mean, to be fair, Lol, LMAO even. Imagine failing your invasion of a planet that you've had 2 centuries of being mad at. You can levy the same criticism against the Helghast, right? Basically, the moral of the story is, don't try to invade other planets. It's actually really fucking hard. I mean, goddamn, Russia can't even invade their neighbor. Never try invading another goddamn planet. Successfully, that is. Think of the supply lines. Which is to say, there are none. You gotta bring everything you need with you. And if you forget something, if you get your phone charger, you're fucked, mate. You think the Helghast used the same socket design as the Victons? No. They got the wacky, shitey American one, probably. I don't know. The Helghast need to invent chin straps. Maybe. I am aware the game is frozen. I'm just assuming it's one of these slow loading screens because old game. And it will get slower every year, which is why we need a re-release, for the love of God. And for things like that, if you guys heard that audio glitch. Like, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but do you find that these, like, PS3 games, or even PS2 games, if you go back to that, they get slower, they get choppier with time. You know, this will, eventually my disc will stop working, which is going to make me very sad, because, you know, there is no other version. It's the same thing I was experiencing with Dino Crisis, which, thank God, this year alone, we have gotten a re-release on console and on PC, like, this week. Yes, I did buy them, just so you know. I actually finished a run 2 days ago. But, like, my old PS1 copy of Dino Crisis 1 was starting to become unplayable, you know? It's like every time you transition from one screen to another, there would always be, like, a full second delay. Dialogue would get choppier and choppier over time. Oh, wow. Thank God. You mean thank GOG for Dino Crisis? Yes. Which real city would you compare it to? Well, they took the artistic sort of environmental designers took inspiration from like Shanghai, Hong Kong for the kind of slum and industrial parts. The sort of like building high rather than building out, this kind of thing. And I will say, having been to a lot of Chinese cities, it is quite accurate. You know, you do get the vibe in some parts. This kind of like half construct. I can imagine this particular building has been under construction for 10 years, and it's just like it's taken that long to get the funding to finish this block of apartments that eventually it's just started to wear down. The cheap concrete is wearing away, the board's all getting rotted, and eventually the whole thing is, it's going to cost more to like renovate what was done so far than building it from scratch. We can actually destroy this building, I think, if we shoot enough. Take out all the pillars. But yeah, obviously, and for other parts of the city, when we get to the more upper class and like the administration sector, you will see some very clear, you know, brutalist, Nazi-esque kind of, your Wolfenstein Berlin kind of inspired architecture. A bit North Korean as well, or kind of just like Soviet-esque.
Let's go.
Yeah, actually, you know, I don't even know what to call this. This, actually, perfect example. Oh no, not perfect example. Bad example. It's a particular architectural choice, I suppose, in some countries, to have, like, sign lettering on top of buildings. It's something you see a lot in China. But you see it here with the Helghast language. I don't know. The inspirations are there and pretty clear when you know what you're looking for. I mean, right now we are in the the slum and industrial area. We are like nowhere near city center at this point. We're gonna be spending the whole game fighting our way to the city center. This whole game basically is just try to get to Vizari's palace. That sounds like a criticism. It is not. It is great. Right, we're looking for a missile launch. Oh, hello. Hello, buddy. Hello, Mr. Balaclava Man. Right, we're looking for a missile launcher. Somebody should have dropped one. Somebody should have dropped one. Somebody should have...
Grab that rocket launcher. Let's wipe the city clean of these bastards.
Oh, here we are. It just wasn't spawning. I had to trigger it. Woo! Symbolism. How are you feeling today, Stephen? I'm feeling pretty excited. Why are you feeling excited, Bryn? I'm feeling alright. I'm not sure if the degradation you describe in PS1 games is present in cartridge games. I don't know enough about the kind of tech, but maybe not. Maybe it is more of a disc thing.
Seb, Garza,
Return to tradition.
we walked into a freaking shitstorm here.
Helgas probably still use Imperial dimensions too.
On our way. Better move it.
They are very imperialistic after all. Hello, buddy. Don't mind me. Oh, I know where we're at. I know where we're at. Yep.
Quick, into position.
I think they will re-release 2 and 3, but remake the first. What I would love would be a remake of the first in the engine of 2 and 3. Just for that consistency. But I have no idea if that's even possible at this point, because this engine is so old. If it was somehow possible for them to just remake the story of the first one, but make it look like this, so you can replace this, the Helghast models and everything, and the guns. But certainly, I don't know what's taking them so long to just port the fucking game. / games. Bad. Oh, hi, buddies! What? I wanted to duck in person there. I just saw it. Headshotted with a missile.
Clear out those RPGs in the towers.
Oh, hell. Here we go again. Ah, PSO2 stuff. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, aye. Maybe current world events are making Sony hesitant of putting a war game out with so many parallels. Don't be a pussy. Come on.
Do something and do it fast.
How come in the future they made a gun less accurate than just an M4? Maybe it's to maybe the poor accuracy is to represent the unprofessional nature of the ISA soldiers. We're just here to pay for college. I think that might be canon. Oh, I can't remember. At this point, I can't remember what's a joke and what's canon. I read the book. I just forgot it because it was kind of bad. There's the novelization of Killzone 3, which goes into talking about... Oh, our character! I've not even addressed who we are. We are Sergeant... John Savchenko. I forget what his first name is. We are a guy. We are just a regular guy. There's absolutely nothing special about us. Which is weird. When in the second game, in the third game, he becomes like the most important man in the universe, but whatever. Perish. Whew. Sergeant Patroller. I have completely forgotten his name, actually.
Take cover! We're getting our asses kicked here! Do something, and do it fast! Clear those frickin' bunkers!
Anybody home? Yeah. If we can grab a missile launcher. Clear out that bunker. I saw somebody up here. And one more just for good luck. In fairness, I think war games in general are falling in popularity. I recall a few years ago watching a trailer for some new shooty game and it just felt icky. Real war has ruined the fantasy. What game was it, out of curiosity? Because I will admit, and I don't know if this is just my own personal biases, I've never been a fan of games that are like... Or movies, for that matter, like War on Terror stuff. Iraq War... What was that game? It was like... X Days in Fallujah or something, or I don't know. There was some game that had a controversy behind it. They're still making COD. COD games are fantasy, though. Perish. I hate COD, by the way. Yeah, same. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. We gotta go revive our dumbass companion. We got a tank? We good? Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Huh. Are we not done? That's a... Here we go. I was trying to think. I knew there was a point where we became the tank driver. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't getting the prompt yet. I was worried that we'd left an RPG unit upstairs still. It's pretty cool that they added vehicle sections in this game, but they are very underutilized. There's actually a little bit of vehicles in the multiplayer in Killzone 3, I think. You get to use little mech things, and I always thought that was really cool. But I would have loved like proper tanks.
Scouts have spotted a full armored unit headed your way. Prepare for an artillery strike. Clear out. Cruisers launching a rocket attack. They're gonna light up this whole area.
Yeah, just what we're talking about there. Like, I love a good war movie. It's one of my favourite genres. But I've just never been that into, like, I don't know, fucking America's wars in the Middle East kind of stuff. It's never really appealed. For some reason, those stories are just never any fucking... It's never that good. Never that interesting. Kind of just depressing. Like, I feel like even a Vietnam War movie, it's often, like, 9 out of 10 times, it's like, isn't this war terrible? Aren't our government a bunch of lying sacks of shit? Also, the trees are speaking. Good. Meanwhile, good music. But then you're kind of like Iraq War, Afghanistan War stuff. It's a lot of like self-pitying soldiers saying how oh, it's so sad that I had to kill those children. I don't know. I'm being very uncharitable here, but.
There they go. Good work, Alpha. We've got it covered from here. Right now, I need you in Basari Square. Captain Narvel's pinned down there.
I never watched American Sniper. I even got it on a DVD back in the day, but could never fucking stomach to watch it. Did you just shoot your teammate with Lucio's gun to revive him? Yes.
Basari Square. Yippity fucking doodah.
Hurry up, Garza. Good to go.
I never saw anything like it before.
Guess who on our transport is going to die?
If he's in trouble, things are really...
If there's one person on our ship that's going to die before the end of this game, guess which one it's going to be. Is it going to be Natko with the bandana, Rico, aka main character, best friend with the hat, or soldier number 592? Soldier no name. The answer might surprise you. You never get a COD game with this kind of story because it would make the US military look bad, and that's never happened. I was watching a YouTube video about this. It was talking about, like, video games as propaganda or something like that. It was some lefty woke YouTuber. You know how they are. And it was talking about the plot of the Call of Duty games broadly, and even brought up Modern Warfare 1 as an example of, okay, even the good story. The good game, the good campaign, where everyone's like, oh, but remember the mission where the nuclear bomb goes off? That's not like glorifying war. That's terrible. A bunch of people die. Blah blah blah. But it made the very good point of, if we are basically doing a retelling of the war on terror, America's war in Iraq specifically, with like the leader of the country, which is never named, and who is never named, and blah 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 blah. We're doing all that, except for the fact that, unlike reality, Saddam Hussein in the video game actually does have weapons of mass destruction, and does use them, and does kill a bunch of US soldiers, now making our war justified? Which was kind of the whole point, the whole criticism of the Iraq war, no? Don't know, it was just a good point that I never thought of. It's like, even in the Call of Duty games where it's like, war is bad, we are deep, they still make America, like, justified. They still make the villains so super villainous with their doomsday weapons and evil viruses and what have you, that it doesn't matter what America does. It's always going to be justified.
On the right flank. Fight your way up there, and the rest of our unit are assisting us. Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, Mentalgen. Right, I feel like we've just been blasting through the game for a while, so let's stop and chat, shall we? Have a look at this environmental design. Once again, just a very well realized city. Like, we've got some shops back here. Either a fishmonger, or a pet store, or a vet for fish. You decide. We've got the local spar. We've got... I don't know what this is. I don't speak the language. Maybe I should. Maybe I should actually like try and see if any of this translates into anything. Because there is technically an alphabet. But I don't think it's like... Whenever I'm watching something Star Wars with Lily in chat here, she always feels the need to like translate anything in the background in Orabesh. And it always does translate. That's the thing. No matter what we're watching, it always says something, you know. Gyro. I always like that. So I would like to think they do the same in this, but I would not hold my breath. So, this is Vizari Square. Here is a cable car that is supposed to take us all the way up to, I don't know, the upper part of the city, I suppose. And that's what we're trying to secure. My favourite is still the badass shot of the third sister from the Kenobi series being Batman on a roof, but beside her is a big sign that just says milk. Yeah, I remember that one. Do we have a torch? We do not have a torch.
Shh, Higgs.
I'm just having a look around. Look at these newspapers. Oh, I wish. What I would give to know what the Helghast press looked like. I want to read it. I want to read about the 7-hour war and Dr. Breen. Newspapers and video games. Give me the lore. Oh, here we are. I'm just having a little gander at the propaganda posters. This one is servitude leads to prosperity. Ours is where we tread. Defend your planet. Oh shit! God, I did not. Bad situational awareness. Too busy looking for posters. Oh, here we go. Here's the wee chud. I love this guy. The shock trooper with his horrible voice. So here's something actually. I think unlike the first game, the Helghast do have a slight variety in voices. But this one's just my favourite. He's such a wormy little guy. Snarling when he comes running at you with his combat knife. Also, you might have heard in the background there, Vizari on the radio. See, they do utilize the voice actor a lot more in this game. We don't just see him in an intro cinematic and then never again, thank God. He's kind of omnipresent throughout the game. Always a nice little reminder of why we're here and where our final objective is. We're trying to get to him. Nice. Sorry, buddy.
You bald fuck.
Can't lie, the Helghast voices in the first game were genuinely grating. They were. Still in English, partially. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I am just going to headcanon a reason why the posters are written in English right here and now. So, as I mentioned, I think once in the previous game, the Helghast language is something that has just been officially adopted in the last 10 years or so. It was invented by the Zari himself. A real-world comparison to this, sort of, would be Mao Zedong's simplified Chinese. Of course, in the case of like him simplifying, well, him personally, let's be honest, I don't know exactly who was involved in that, but him pushing through a simplified version of the Chinese language would be that lower class people, that peasants and workers, could actually read and write for the first time in history. You know, generally a good thing. In the case of the Helghast, it is being done for far more nefarious newspeak reasons. You know, if you can control the language, you can control the breadth of conversation and discussion. But I reckon they still have to write some things in English because your illiterate, lower class, you know, workers don't necessarily, they haven't all necessarily been brought up on the new text, especially since it's only really the last 10 years. Kids, basically, the current generation now are growing up. And I suppose, like, buildings are maybe state mandated to have their signs changed to the new language or whatever, but maybe for the sake of propaganda they write it in English, just to make sure people get the message, if you know what I mean. Transitional, yeah.
After you, Sergeant.
Sorry, I never thought about that, why the posters were in English. Of course, there's also another reason, so that the player can read them, but to give an in-lore explanation, I think that makes sense. When Turkey was founded, they switched from an Arabic alphabet to a Latin-based one. Imagine that took a long time. Yeah, it couldn't be done overnight anyway. But yeah, I suppose that I don't know enough about that to mention it, but that would be another kind of similar example of it happening in the real world. So, heavy guy. We've all played video games before. Glowing red weak spot. I wasn't ready for that. Somebody else knocked him over. So I think you either shoot him in the face or stun him with a grenade. And then he shows you his arse. In the RTS, that's the special Helghast unit that you can buy. Oh, never mind. In this game that exists purely in my imagination. I love how you throw a grenade and he's like, oof, better turn my weak spot to face the enemy. Yeah. They're not very smart, what can I say? Once again, this is a little gyro control. It's L1, R1. Alright, that's enough. It always tickles me. Why are you fighting a brotherhood of steelmen? I'm gonna steel man your position. That is the opposite of a straw man. Did you know that? Now we're learning. Oh, hi! Yeah, thank God, the Helghast AI as well is much improved in this game. With even just the fact that different units actually act differently. Because in the first game, you would have, like, your shock troopers, who would hang back behind cover and shoot you. You would have your assault troopers, who would hang back behind cover and shoot you. You would have your heavy troopers, who would hang back behind cover and shoot you. So on and so forth. In this, though, your shock guys actually do rush your position with their SMGs and their little combat knives. While other units hang back and support. And then you'll have, like, your riflemen or your snipers who will actually be right in the back of the line somewhere. I mean, it's totally a given. Like, any bloody shooter should behave this way, but it was just something missing from the first game.
Die, motherfucker! Oh, yeah! We held him off! That showed him!
Sam, let's check upstairs. I got you 6.
What was that? Hello. What? Don't know why I chose now to be the moment I demonstrate the whoop, peak cover, but
Birthday. I've called in more intruders. You gotta get to that arc tower. Move it, man.
oh, here we go. We're gonna get rushed in a second. I don't know how they survived that grenade, to be honest. Oh, I should have knifed him. I got a knife too. I have this poster. Oh, bollocks. I'm trying to show the audience stuff. Leave me alone for a second. Come here. You little combat knife. Rifleman. So the melee combat is nothing to really write home about in this game. It's just run at and whack. Now Killzone 3 adds a much more elaborate and kind of gratuitous glory kill system when you do melee attacks. I guess that's fun. I feel this is a bank. I don't know why. It just gives me kind of bank vibes. Yeah. Sir, why are you fondling the wheel? I do like the gyro interactions I've seen so far. The next game should be set in a desperate attempt at peacetime, where it's a park building simulator called KILLZONE. Sure. Like a collaborative effort between Vecta and Helghan. But it just turns into
You want to call the elevator?
Oop.
How'd they get to use
No,
lightning
Theme
for
Park
weapon
World, or
anyway?
whatever the roller coaster.
Guess they worked
Roller
out
Coaster
with
Tycoon.
climate. Provided you like breathing hot ash through a straw.
Just read that the doofus that flew that drone into the plane during the LA wildfires was the former president of Skydance Games, aka former co-founder of Treyarch. Wanted wildfire footage. Twat. What do you know? We live in wacky times.
Man, look at that thing.
Alpha, next
Oh, hey.
wave of landing craft is incoming. What's your status?
We got visual, sir.
I need that thing going before the intruders hit.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Take out this anti-air electric gun tower. So I will say, kind of by design, the first part of this game, the first quarter, we'll say, it's just fighting through the streets. You know, there's not really story. The plot doesn't really get going until I want to see the mission after next. It's kind of like Saving Private Ryan, how the first part of that movie is not actually the plot. It's just, you know, war is bad. And then after that, it's like, oh, did you know that there's this guy who we need to go rescue? Okay, let's go. Or like, to go for a totally different vibe, The Revenge of the Sith. How for the first chunk of that movie, it's just action sequence, action sequence, action sequence, and then the actual plot begins after, you know, they get back to Coruscant and blah, 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 blah. One second. Excuse me 1 second. I have to go underneath my desk. Battery. I call it the epilogue of human history. That's poetic. We'll go with that. I just saw this chair and I thought it was a guy. I thought it was a gun poking out, you know? Ah, you see. Binning chairs is symbolism for the destruction of the education system under fascist governments or something. The closure of classrooms. It's less funny nowadays, isn't it? When I make comments like that. Oh boy. I have a feeling that the timeline of events from me starting Killzone 1 to me finishing Killzone 3, we are going to see, I don't know, just maybe just the total collapse of America as a civilization. We'll see how it goes. I wish Revenge of the Sith would have kept the bit where... Sorry, one second. I feel like I have to do stuff here. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, open. Or we need to wait for it to shoot again first. Oh, here we go. So yeah, these are just lightning anti-air guns. Petrosite cannons. Unique to the Helghast. Because this technology, this mineral called petrosite is unique to this planet. That's a plot point for later. I wish Revenge of the Sith would have kept in that bit where Anakin and Obi-Wan were fondling their faces. I don't recall, but sure. Wacky is certainly a word to describe this period of human history. Empathy is seen as weakness, and shame is a thing of the past. We need shame. It keeps us decent when we fuck up. I don't want to talk about it. I have things I want to say, but I don't want to. Let's keep politics out of our video game stream. Famously apolitical game, Killzone 2. Ugh. Thing is, it doesn't matter how much you teach the mistakes of humanity. The bastards among us don't care to begin with. That's the point. This is the problem. You can point out people are wrong, or they're lying, or they're obviously dishonest, and you can point to the examples of their hypocrisy, and like how they make one statement one time and the polar opposite statement another. You can point out the fact that they have done terrible things, are completely irredeemable. You can point out whatever you need to, but it doesn't make a fucking difference anymore. That's the thing. We're living in a point where, like, things that would have destroyed people's careers in the past are now just footnotes, if that. I blame the internet. What a brave position to take.
Shit, that was close.
The sin of empathy, Jesus Christ.
We should get this piece of shrapnel to Narville. Have it checked out.
I hope that's not radioactive. You can carry it, Garza. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, it's not radioactive. Yet.
Nico, come in.
Foreshadowing.
Negative. We got a situation here.
Ooh, here we go. Now we're getting to see a little bit of more contemporary Helghast architecture. Yeah, you got the slums there, and then you look right over here. You can see where all the funding went to. Take a guess what building this is. If you said anything military, governmental, or police, you would be right. It's the police station. I don't really want to be using the SMG, if I'm honest. Also, another Helldivers 2 weapon. With the helical magazine. Let's just flank all the way around. Running straight through is a nightmare. I hoped that I was far enough away and that there was more space to backpedal. There was not. I was up against the boundary of the map. Isn't the sin of empathy a baddie in the from the Doom games? Ice cream parlor. Good guess. The state-run ice cream parlor. Actually, you know what? I said I didn't want to use it, but I do now. I've changed my mind. Because we're going to be doing a bit of close quarters shenanigans. Whee! I just wanted rid of that barrel so I could safely use this bit of cover. This has very high rate of fire, this gun. And a pretty decent magazine size. Trade grenades. Ooh. Sorry. Glass shatter physics. Vasari, Vasari, Vasari. That's what you've chosen. Is that, what happens when you vote for the fascist in the election? Well, let's have a read. Violence has its own economy, therefore be thoughtful and precise in your investment. Thank you, wall plaque, for your wisdom. It's like evil Uncle Iroh. I believe one of the other plaques in this game is something along the lines of, if you want peace, prepare for war. Which I believe is a quote from John Real Person who existed. And also definitely not something that Uncle Iroh would say. I would not like to think. Sorry, I'm just having a look at the hippie mobile. I guess this was a police truck. I don't know. Probably not. Now we do actually meet the Helghast police in Killzone Mercenary, and they're pretty cool. They got good drip. They are a distinct organization from the military. We just obviously never get to see them in this game because we're too busy fighting a war. Also, hello Sam. I never actually greeted you. Welcome, Sleepy Sam. Were you sleeping? Were you having a nap? Grenade, grenade, grenade. That's what you've chosen. He's dead, Jim. Oh, nice little observation. Once again, just pointing out things about the world. That's a pretty sizable morgue for a small police station. Don't worry about it, Jim. I landed on somebody. Hi there. Oh, I did in fact leave Elden Call to rest for a while. How about I just rest for a while? There we go. Hey, hey, hey. God, there's Helghast everywhere. It's like we're on their planet or something. Oh wait. So, we got our Helghast state-mandated milk cartons. We've got our state-mandated alcohol. We've got our I just love the detail. I just love the detail in these games, you know? I want to know everything. There we go. Let's have a look. Is there actually an icon or anything on this? Ah! They blarted on me. I did nothing. What am I missing? Philip, who's tired of fighting the Bryn boss fight. Wait, the Bryn boss fight? What do you mean? The fire giant. Why did I know that's where you were going? He's really big and kinda hairy. I guess. Also, Bryn is well known for hitting people with a giant plate. It's canon. Don't get up. Don't make me shoot you. Don't make me shoot you. I didn't want to do it, man. I didn't want to do it. Why can't we be friends? Bold. That was a nice little flip. Good job. Oh, I think we should be grouping up with Rico in a moment, I believe. Hey-ya. 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 Helghast state-mandated milk. Because sometimes we're a good thing? What? Sure. What you said. I've managed to go round in a massive circle. Fair enough. So I'm just going to catch up on chat a little bit more. Sam is just sleepy from carrying my emotional state all day yesterday. Oh dear. Hope you're doing alright, Lily. Dip, 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 dip. Just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. Hey, alignment of 6 planets is happening right now. 4 are visible to the naked eye. I need my glasses so I won't be... I won't be totally naked. But I've got to have a look. You know what? Let's have a wee gander. Let's have a wee gander outside. I don't know if I can see shit. No. Can't see shit. It's either light pollution or too cloudy. But usually I can see stars if it's a clear sky, so I guess it's just cloudy. Right, what are we doing? Vectin scum! I have managed to get very lost in this apartment complex or whatever. Okay, we're back on track. Oh, hello. There was absolutely no need for that. Okay, crashed dropship. I think we were here looking for survivors who are all dead. Hey, buddy, what's up? You bald fuck.
Survivors were already dead when we got here. Higgs was just waiting for us. We got company! So make them welcome!
Right, I do not want to be hanging down there with you chumps. Oh, hello! What have we here? A very pretty gun. Sorry, Rico, I'm stealing your drip. I'm stealing your entire purpose for being as the heavy weapons man. It's all I have, Sev. You've stolen my entire personality except for the racism. Rico, stop saying slurs. Bloody hell. Sorry, chat disappeared for a second. Whoa, what? What? Jeez. Alright, don't know if you guys saw that, but if you shoot... Ah, damn it. If you shoot sometimes, it creates a little jet of fire, and it kind of like ragdolls around with physics. At some point, we're going to get company. I don't want to miss it. Oh, okay, here we go. Rico, 0 points in lockpick, 100 points in heavy weapons. 1 intelligence, 10 strength. He's just kind of a dumb fuck. Rico was the kind of guy who'll be in Congress by the end of the year. Oh no. He is. See, we never get confirmation for what happens to Rico after Killzone 3. For all we know, he does get elected president.
This way! Shit! Back up! Fall back! They're coming from upstairs!
Alright. I'm not hanging around down here anymore. Oh, hi, buddy. Good, because I'm about to run out of ammo. I kind of need a weapon up here. A fallback weapon. Come on. Shit. Gimme. Oh, here we go. Too early, too early. That is an APC. No, survived. So there is a trophy to get like 5 kills with 1 grenade, and that is the easiest way of doing it. If you time it right.
Come on! Narvel wants our asses in the square now! Go, go, go!
Just as the APC's opening up. Whew. I saw the tiny dot of Saturn last night. Cool. Okay. Progress.
You took your sweet time getting here. What'd you do? Stop off and make lunch?
Yeah, my mom packed me a lunchbox with a nice ham sandwich. Delicious.
Next time, make sure she packs mine before I leave in the morning.
Haha! Mum jokes. Good one, Natco. Good one, Natco. Good one, Natco. I love you, Natco. I love you, really. Let's go. Let's go. You're my favorite. I'd give you a little kiss on the forehead as well if I ever get a chance. The only one that doesn't get a kiss on the forehead is Rico. Right? Oh, his head just got exploded. That wasn't even me.
I will destroy you.
Oh, friendly fire.
Yeah. Good job, man. We're not out of the woods yet.
Whew.
Get ready to defend this position.
Rico was the kind of guy who thought the TikTok ban would mean the end of clocks and therefore the end of time itself. What the fuck? Rico, explain yourself. I don't have to prove anything to you. Rico was the kind of guy who would genetically engineer a master race and then only after 20 years of converting humans find out that they were sterile all along. Shut up. Fell for it again award. That joke had like 8 layers to it. Shut up. Proud of that one. It was so funny. I love our one int Rico. He's the best character in this franchise. Oi, 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 oi. Reload. Thank you for waiting. He had to show off his little knife like Talset. Woo! Do a flip! I love democracy. We are bringing democracy and freedom to the people of Helghan, whether they want it or not. We will ensure that every single family on Helghan knows of at least one dead family member. For freedom.
Get to position. Move it. This isn't over yet.
Rico was the kind of guy who would fall up the stairs and then launch bombs in an empty town. Sure. I don't know why those two statements are connected, but sure, I also agree. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go! Now that's an inefficient APC design. Front opening doors. Then again, I think it's to encourage the troopers to actually disembark and not hide inside. Because it's like, hey, if you don't get moving, you're gonna get riddled. Run into the bullets. Rico was just the Chuck Norris facts of stupid. Yeah, yeah. I get you. God, I hate Chuck Norris memes. They were the worst. Come on, poke your head out. No, you cannot jump over that wall. It's a one-way wall. Oh no! Narvel's down, okay. Another character with inconsistent voice acting. He will sound completely different in the next game. Hey buddy, what's up? Uh-oh. Are we at this point yet? No. Maybe? No. No. Eventually those cable cars are going to start moving. Rico's the kind of guy who would nosh off dogs for quavers. Yeah, but not really for the quavers. I think he would do it because he would think it's a way of increasing his T level or something. Joe Rogan told him. The quavers are just a bonus. Oh man, you mean I get quavers for this too? Hell yeah, I'm in. Jesus, Phil. Jesus, man. Jesus, Phil, you really are a freak. Anyone else? You know, how long have we been going for? Because I'm just thinking there, I have a good, like... Actually, no, that's 2 missions away still. I thought we might be able to finish, like, the first act tonight. But I forgot about the Radic Academy section. That's a whole extra chapter. It's fine. We're not stopping anytime soon. Whew. Rico is the kind of guy that thinks the DEI stands for Donald, Eric, and Ivanka, and can't understand why the president hates his kids. I mean, I can understand. I think Rico can understand why as well, but he doesn't understand why the president's so open. He's like, I mean, I get it. I'd hate them too, but it's kind of weird to run a whole campaign based on it. It's Boris! He's back! So, in Killzone Mercenary, there is one friendly Helghan who helps you out with a mission, and he's one of these guys. One of the big heavy guys, and he's the absolute bestest boy ever. And I miss him. Big Iron! Big iron. There. Oh, everyone's dead. I better do something about this. Get up. I don't think there's not a time limit or anything to reviving fuckers. Whoa, hello. I forgot. This is where the sniper is. Hey, turn around. Nice.
We did it!
Sounds like we're done.
Let's stop Bizarre Palace!
What do you know? We just took Vasari Square.
Take a bow, Alpha. What would they do without us?
Nice.
Re-educated.
Come on! War's not over! Keep it moving!
Good work taking out that arc tower. I sent that piece of shrapnel you found to Evelyn back. Maybe she could tell us how the damn things work. Right now,
Rico was the kind of guy who would lead Alpha Team in an invasion of Helghan. Rico, are you on your alt account right now?
Looks like you're brown.
Rico was the kind of guy who would be really smart and handsome, and everyone likes him. And he never committed no war crime, not one time. Shut up. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ah, we have fun. You can't ruin my football career, come on. You know the whir arg that occurs when the squad are ambushed by those Tesla coil things? Can you have that as a soundbite? Oh! I assume we're thinking of the same one, but yes. The Natco one? Ah! I planned on having that as a soundbite. I think I recorded it already. Ah, summer sausage and grilled cheese feel great on my sore throat. How are you doing? Other than having a sore throat, obviously.
Keep
Here
moving
we go.
forward. Use your damn covering fire. Ass is kicked.
It's Colonel Radek, aka the drippiest ass motherfucker in the franchise. A character so unnecessarily badass that they had to make him cross over into a bunch of other video games. Hello, I am the lore master of Killzone. Have you played a game known as Helghast, Creature Among Us? Oh, hello, lore master man. Have you played all 5 to 6 canon Killzone games? Ah, he died. So I like how there's just an NPC battle that we have no impact on, just happening on this bridge up here. Every now and again, ragdolls just get thrown off. So yeah, up there, if we can just see it through the smoke, is Vasari's palace, overlooking the city. If we get across this river, this guy's just staring at me. He's like, what the fuck is he doing down there? We get across the Corinth River, and then we're into the upper class part of the city. Away from the slums.
Did you hear? 2 grunts from our unit got executed by Radek.
No shit.
Nice little dialogue exchange. Oh shit, you not. Ooh. Oh, hi there.
Where are you?
Oh. What were you even doing down here? God, that scream could be a soundbite. Fucking hell. Do the Helghast have marshmallows? Felt like cooking some s'mores looking at all this fire. I don't know. I think they've been tariffed. I think basically anything good, they don't have. The only local exports they have is minerals and fascism. Not to say that minerals aren't good or anything, but you know. They had oil at some point in the past. Just a shame that nobody uses oil anymore in the future. Imagine that. Imagine in future we've like a perfected sort of green energy. All of our energy concerns are solved. We go to another planet and we find that it has like enough fuel for the next billion years or something. It's like, oh wow, this is worthless. I guess we can make flamethrowers out of it. And plastic. Yeah, I guess. Plastic. Agricultural. Chemicals. There's uses. Now, I'm pretty sure flamethrowers are nowadays against the Geneva Convention. However, what planet do you think we're on? Geneva? Right. Welcome to the House of Fun. Don't you feel wonderful? These guys were just conscripted to fight for the army. They were told that if they didn't sign up, a gun was put in their arms, and they told if you don't shoot at the enemy, we're going to kill your family. And then their first day on the job, some idiot with a flamethrower comes wandering in. You know what the Helghast don't have in any of the games, other than I think Shadowfall, but that doesn't count. They don't have a shotgun. So you know how, like, in World War I, the Americans, when they entered the war late, you know, as they do, they were like the only army to bring shotguns. And the Germans were like, "Nein, you can't do this. This is dishonorable. This is against the rules of war. You can't use shotguns." Some dumbass from like rural Oklahoma. Loads with malicious intent. Yeah, the Helghast are kind of like that. They don't believe in shotguns.
Sounds like it's coming from that. Damn it, the convoy's catching hell.
You call it a Geneva Convention. I call it a to-do list. I heard Princess Peach breached the Geneva Convention when she wouldn't get rid of fire flowers. Caused an uproar, it did. What a cunt. Oh, we got some friends. If not friends, why friend-shaped? Right, where are we putting it? Where are we putting it? Where are we putting it? Ah, there. Here we are. One of their mortars, I believe. Yeah, it's a mortar. The thing that's shooting the crap out of our convoy. I don't know where I keep finding more grenades, but I'm glad I've yet to find myself short of any. What the fuck was that, Garza? He threw a grenade like 2 feet. Welcome to the house of fun. Easel, where's me crisps? Welcome to the house of... For some reason, it just does not fill me with the same joy in this game. It's no Fallout 1, that's all I'm saying. I didn't even shoot that one, he just... he walked into the fire. Nonsense. I know, my teammate's down, but like, I don't want to have to go all the way back down to rescue him. I'm busy. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh, here we are. Do you appreciate me taking the time to just, like, listen to their screams of agony? I hope you're enjoying. I like how the flamethrower has an arc, and is more of a burning pisser. Yeah, like, it's not, I mean, flamethrowers don't shoot fire. They shoot burning oil, right? They shoot burning fuel. It's not really like how they are in, like, Fallout 3 or something. The flamethrower in that, it's just like this pissy little flame at the end. Like, that's not actually how they work. Now, I don't know how realistic this is necessarily, but it's more kind of trying to get across the idea of you're shooting liquid. So yeah, burning piss. So, Serv is a bona fide war criminal now, yeah? I mean, get out of the way early, I suppose. Because we ain't avoiding that fucking label by the end of this series. Oh, friend. No, I'm lost, Rico. Leave me alone. I'm lost and out of ammo. I want the Starship Troopers 2005. Grenades, they had such personality. I don't know. I mean, I've seen that movie a bunch of times. I can't visualize what the grenades were like. Get up.
That's it. I can focus again. Watch and learn, Seb. This is the easy way to open one of these babies. Almost there.
Every fucking time. Sorry, I was waiting for that. Watch and learn. This is the easy way to open one of them. Ah, no. No. I did say the Helghast do not have a shotgun. That's because this isn't Helgas. This is an ISA shotgun.
Better form. The defense system is initialized.
Fuck me. Not the movie, the game, the first Starship Troopers game. Don't know. Didn't even know there was a first Starship Troopers game. I assumed there was only ever a second one. That doesn't even make sense. I do like these guys. The shotgunner dudes.
This is Radic.
With their quad-nocular eye lenses.
Better form. The defense system is initialized.
Where the frick are they all coming from? Alright, I hope you caught that. The defense system is initialized. Okay. I'm sure this is nothing to be concerned about. Right, let me have a look. Let me have a look at you. There we are. With their quad lenses.
Seth, come on, up the stairs.
I love a good quad knock.
We gotta get to the other
Sure.
border.
Hold them back! Defend the mortars!
Ow. No. Right, we're gonna blow this thing up.
Rico, we've done it.
Narville thanks you for your efforts. The convoy's moving on.
Oh, combat roll? Iframes! Was that a Dark Souls reference? Get bonked. Get bonked.
You two haul ass back here and rejoin us. Understood?
Roger that.
I said to get back here to the convoy. Move it!
We heard you.
Alpha, can you talk?
It's quiet right now, Evelyn. What's on your mind?
Story.
The short version? There's some unknown element on that metal fragment you recovered. It's dense, unstable. It packs a massive electrical charge.
This stuff powers the Arc Towers?
The amount needed would be huge, but yes. The puzzle is that we can't spot the distribution system from up here.
We're on the ground. Actually, we're heading under it. We'll keep our eyes open. Oh, hey, Evelyn. Got some intel for you. We caught a
Goddamn, you're so fragile.
Mentioned
Harsh.
defense system.
I assume you mean in the video game. You can be. You can take an absolute hell of a beating sometimes if you just take one wrong turn. Poke your head out of cover at the wrong time and get like triple shotgun blast from 5 different directions.
Rico, we got some dead good guys here.
There are missing elements from the 23rd MAT in that area. Don't leave survivors for the Higgs. Search around.
Affirmative.
The hell was that?
Can someone hear me?
Hey, buddy.
Got a live one.
Don't worry, we're gonna rescue you. Oh no! John ISA died. No, by the gods, no. He was the greatest generic soldier ever. No. Oh. Okay. Really gotta set myself to offline on the PS3. Every time I blimmin' stream this console, JM Logan appears online for some reason. It's always him. It's always him. Oh, yep, dropship. I know. But I want to hide in here. That's my plan. Goodbye. Lovely vehicle. Unrelated to stream, but a few months ago, Maximum the Hormone was playing on XM radio. These are just words to me, I'm afraid. I've no idea what you're talking about. Oh, they made the song. Oh, okay. Now I recognize them. Fucking leave me alone. Jesus Christ. You go from having absolutely no enemies in sight to being surrounded. Speaking of shooting Nazis, are you planning on streaming some more Wolfenstein sometime, Lily? So I enjoyed that. F was the song that was playing. Cool. Might have been a pretty disappointing movie, but it's a banger of a song. I won't lie, I completely forgot to stream today. I was too engrossed in my art. That's fair. Piss off, Missile Man! Oh, that's a frame rate drop. That's a hell of a frame rate drop. Okay. Dick! Fucker kept sidestepping and ran away when the missile. When I tried to get him with a missile. I'm just sick because I've died like twice now to the same missile launcher guy. Because he can just one-shot me. Come on. Is that him? There we go. Oh, this can be a hell of a game to play on higher difficulties. It becomes like you really gotta just stick to cover. Like, I've not really been using much cover, I will admit. I've just kind of been more running and gunning it. Which I prefer to play anyway. But if you are playing on higher difficulty ends, you need to just find cover, stick to it, absolutely pick your shots. hide. Hide to replenish health constantly. Like, it wouldn't be a fun stream at the end of the day. You would just be seeing me with that black and white, red tinted screen at low health. For 50% of it.
Zeb, I'll give you a boost up.
Can you give me a wee kiss on the head when I go? Come on.
Watch your step.
Up you come, Garza. Here you go. Wee smidge. Mwah. You're a good boy. What didn't you like about Resurrection F? I mean, I liked it enough. It's not a very great movie. Battle of Gods is better. Super Broly's better. It's kind of the structure of it, I guess, wasn't very good. It just became like a condensed version of like the original Frieza saga, like the Namek saga. I mean, basically it is, right? Everybody but Goku, and Vegeta, show up, fight a bunch of Frieza minions, win, fight Frieza, lose, Goku then shows up, gets a new transformation, wins. It's like, we've done this before. It's kind of expanded, all it's done is like add new action figures to sell, and skins to put as DLC in video games.
I doubt things are quieter back with the convoy.
That's really all. I just feel like it didn't really, like, change up the universe. It very much felt like a modern version of the classic Dragon Ball Z movies. And that is not a compliment, because the classic Dragon Ball Z movies were all the same as well. It was just like, we're doing the Boo saga again, except it's Janemba instead of Boo. Or it's cooler, it's basically just the Frieza story again, except it's going to be like 40 minutes long, and he's got a different color palette. You know what I mean? Right, we're probably going to finish after this mission. Gotta leave some game for next time. Welcome to the house of fun. So where we... Hello. Oh, that was a line of dialogue. There's a bit of lore. So, Vizari is officially the Autarch of Helghan. That's his rank. He is in line to become crowned the first Emperor of the Helghast by the Senate. But the condition was if he led them to victory to retake Vecta. Now, it's all a big pantomime, to be clear. He basically is the Senate to begin with. He's already essentially an Emperor. He has absolute power and authority. It's basically like, imagine Palpatine post-Order 66 being like, you know, hey, if I reunite the Republic with the breakaway separatist planets, you will crown me Emperor, right, Senate? And the whole Senate goes, yeah, absolutely, you're the best, Palpatine. And then he does that because, like, obviously, he had absolute control of this situation to begin with. So, officially, Vizari is not the Emperor, but, like we maybe hopefully heard in that random troopers dialogue there, they will sometimes go, for the Emperor, when they try to kill you. Exactly. Insert, a 40k reference. I mean, they do call themselves the Helghan Empire, but they are an empire of one planet at the moment, so it's not much. It's not much. It's more of a statement of intent than anything else. They would have taken Vecta, and then from there, I mean, like, long term, their whole like goal is to essentially supplant Earth as the hegemon of the known universe. As it stands, all the colonies essentially pay taxes to Earth. It's the center of human civilization. They just want to change that center from Earth to Helghan. Because they just see themselves as better. They're like, hey, but we're superhuman. We're the next step in human evolution and all that. Joe Rogan told us. Sorry, Vazari told us so. You know, it's ambitious. I don't think it would ever quite work out for them, but you know, you gotta shoot for the moon. Shoot for the stars, and you might land on the moon. Alrighty. I sure would like to. I'm just waiting for the... There we go, for the prompt. Has everybody seen the Astartes 2 trailer? I've seen clips of it online. It looks alright, I guess. I wasn't really sure what it is. Is it a TV show? Is it just like a short? I don't know, there's that much like 40k media. I can never fucking keep track. Is it a fan animation? Like, you know what I mean? Last one. Series, supposedly. Alright. Like, animated. Right. It's not the mythical live-action series with Henry Cavill they've been talking about for a while. Dun 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 dun. Wow. Sweet. You know, all the Helghast need to do is make stealth armor is cover the fluorescent red eye glow. You know, someone should really tell them this. They're actually all a part of their whole like genetic change with mutating on this planet is that they're all red colorblind. They can't see it, you know? As far as they've been thinking their flag is like this white and black thing this whole time. If you tell them it's red, black, and white, they're going to be like, hold on.
You done?
Oh shit, we look like Nazis, don't we?
Hey, better safe than sorry.
We gotta get that convoy across ASAP. Sam, Garth, you lead the assault. Let's move.
Alright, you know what? As much as I would love to fight across the bridge, I think I'm going to stop there because I know what's coming, and it's a lot. It's a good it's a good segment. It's a really, really good mission. But it's a lot, and we're already at like past 2 hours, so I think it's best to save this for next time. Alas, my PC chair has finally given up the ghost. Did a wheel just fucking bounce, Pat? A whole ass car tire just bounced past me. You know what? Another reason to have this game released on like PC is I really want a free cam mode. I just want to be able to like get rid of my gun, fly around, and just like watch this whole sequence. You know, spectator mode, this whole battle. I'm not even getting involved. Especially when the tanks start rolling across the bridge. Next time on War Crimes in Space, Rico learns the meaning of love and promptly kills it. Summarily executed without a trial. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed. It's been fun. Looking forward to more, but of course it's going to be a 2-week wait because I got D&D. The people working on this did a fan animation that got him hired by Games Workshop. Alright, cool. That's kind of I've had a chair collapse under my amazing ass. Freaked me out. Somehow this chair is still going. It's been here for a long ass time. It's the comfy bit is kind of being torn apart by the cat these days, but whatever, it still works. It has been fun, good to hear. See you tomorrow for Half-Life 2. Of course, we are possibly finishing Half-Life 2 tomorrow. We'll see how we get on. We're definitely close to the end anyway. It just depends how fast we can get through the Street War section. I'll probably just finish it tomorrow. And then we'll be on to episode 1. And then on to Half-Life 3. Yeah! Unironically, I'm probably just going to have to, like, read the leaked script of Half-Life 3 when we get to that point. You know, just to... just to tell you what happens. Right. I just turned off my computer screen. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Because I can't end stream now. Not for a minute. Summarily re-educated. Anyway, stream's over. I'm just taking longer than usual to actually end because I'm a dumbass. Come on. Okay, here we go. See you next time / tomorrow. Have a good night.